What's going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chucky! I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. And wow, I've got a spicy one. This is Judge Simpson. He is angry. Now, I will tell you, I read all the comments. I don't know. I need to start responding to more of the comments, but I read them all. A lot of people say Judge Simpson is way too pro-police, way too pro-prosecutor, doesn't give the defense enough of a chance. This should cement it in your mind that he does see it both ways. He absolutely does. He is furious with the prosecutor. And understandably, you got to watch this. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your junk kick backflips. Let's go.
Cause case, People versus Don Lee.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Lee, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Don Lee. All right. Hey, where are we on this case?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a driver's license case and I have discussed this with Mr. Lee. He will be accepting the offer extended to plead to MCL 257.326.
So, Your Honor, I'd move to add count 2 of MCL 257.326, allowing an ineligible person to drive. You accept that guilty plea to add count 2. I move to dismiss count 1.
Let's have Mr. Lee's one.
Raise your hand. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
State your name.
Don Lee. This court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of allowing an ineligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days, $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
And understanding all that, still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And you understand by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind. But
Yes.
you cited an advice of rights form, correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding those rights?
No.
Look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Anybody promise you anything other than what's stated here today on the record to get you
No.
to plea? Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
Doing this voluntarily
Yes.
of your own free will because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes.
On the date of February 10th, 2024, Michigan Road near Moon Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. Did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you allow someone who is otherwise ineligible to operate that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court
Sir.
will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
Just very briefly, Your Honor. Mr. Lee is asking that the court consider sentencing him to time served. I do acknowledge he wasn't arraigned on this case until September 19th and only has 9 days credit, albeit he was not being held on this case. Outside of that, I just leave it in the court's discretion.
Anything you want to say, Mr. Lee?
And I just wanted to get this over with and keep him going.
You come back on that other thing tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
He's up on the 8th.
On the 8th.
For exam, Your Honor.
Just trying to recall, when I put you into custody, did we set an exam? Is that what we
Yes.
did?
Exam is on the 8th.
Before me?
No, it's before Judge Burke.
Okay. All right, I'll take a look at that because all right.
I think I have the file up, Aaron. Did the court have a question I could help with?
Well, I put him into custody, but I know I told him I was gonna take a look at that on the remand into custody on it, because it came as a result of a police report regarding something else happening.
Yes, it was because there is a new case that is coming down the pipe, to which
Have-
Ms. Blanche said that the warrant was going to be authorized that day, I believe. Mr. Lee advises, and I don't see anything to contradict that, he hasn't been arraigned on that new charge yet, however, but the two ones that he was in front of your honor for last week for PCC are set for exam, both cases in front of Judge Burke on October 8th. He's represented by Sam Bernstein in one and the public defenders in the other.
Okay, so my question becomes all right, that's right. That refreshes my memory. Where's that other case? Because the thing, I'm not asking,
Okay,
you don't know.
I know I ain't been arraigned on it.
No, I know, but I'm trying, because
So you're.
I don't know, did I change his bond on, I did change his bond on that. He was supposed to then be arraigned on the other case. But that case was supposed to get, there was supposed to be a timing on that case to get down. So I remanded him. He was going to be held on these cases, on the ones that are set for exam. And then that other case was going to come down, expected that he might be in on that case. But if that case hasn't come down, I'm not going to be very happy right now.
Yes, to my understanding, Your Honor, he has not been arraigned on that new case, but the two cases that are already set for exam in front of Judge Burke, currently his bond is $15,000 on each of those cases.
Correct. I get that. What?
You raised it was a PI bond and you raised it up.
I put it up because of the representation of these other cases, but those other cases were supposed. What's the status of that other case?
Your Honor, Ashley Lottie, for the people on behalf of talk about these other matters. So if I'm reading this correctly, other cases was a resisting and obstructing case that was supposed to be coming down. Is that, Ms. Page, is that correct?
I don't think that was, it was involving a car accident and some other stuff.
I don't know the exact charges that were to be authorized, but I know the incident date was before the ones that are currently set for exam.
Right.
That being said,
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, where is that case? Because my problem here is that, and Mr. Lee is certainly not always the most cooperative person in the world, and he knows that. But he got remanded because his other case was coming down.
Correct.
And so I'm trying to, and I think there was a representation that it had been signed off or it was someplace. And the expectation was that case was going to get sworn out. While in custody, he'd be arraigned. And then there would be, based upon the facts of that case, a bond set that was likely or may have, I can't say for sure, may have kept him in custody. Which is why I did what I did.
That was my understanding, Your Honor.
I just need a little bit more information.
Go, look.
So I want to understand, Mr. Lee was last before the court for PCCs. The court is saying on the 26th or the 18th.
I think it was a week ago, wasn't it? I think it was.
The 20.
I think it was the 26th. He was before me.
I have some help helping right now. So the new case, which does appear to be related to fleeing and eluding charges, dated incident 8/29/9/20 to 9/2. It appears that case was authorized signed by my office on 9/26. And I don't see.
That's what was indicated to the court on the record, that it was signed off on 9/26. But then there was a representation that it was going to get sworn to. It was signed off by your office. I think that's what was represented to me. It was going to get sworn to so that Mr. Lee could be arraigned on it.
My understanding is that Magistrate Fink signed that case on September 30th. It is likely,
Well, then why hasn't he been arraigned?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. It may be in a stack of things that are waiting to be entered. That's been happening.
Oh,
I don't.
no, that will not happen. Miss,
Can you tell me what the jurisdiction is? Yes. It's not.
It's
not in.
Ypsilanti City. It's Ypsilanti City.
it's a city case?
No, I showed us.
It's a sheriff's office. It's a sheriff's office arrest that occurred in Ypsilanti City.
I show with the 14B.
Okay, so it's on the line. It said the swear out was on the 30th. Yeah.
I have a police officer.
Oh, really?
Yes, that helps.
So, whoa. Is that what the log notes indicate?
Yes,
So there are no charges.
correct. It says court does not find probable cause.
Okay. Just hold. That's what it says?
Yes.
So there is no case.
Can I confirm the police report number for that? Yeah, I have it up. Washtenaw County Sheriff's Department report number 24-67821. I have 68821. I don't know if that's a typo, but.
And
I'm checking with Melanie.
yes, and while you're checking with them, have me bring them Mr. Lee's other two cases that are set for the 8th. Immediately. That's the last one I have. No.
No.
Okay, let's. Mr. Lee, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have them take you back
Okay.
and we'll
All right.
try to figure everything out, have you brought back out, and I'll do what I gotta do.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you in person soon.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. See ya.
Court recalls.
Oh, that was a fast, whatever that's called. Fade in, fade out. It didn't really work. It was supposed to be 1 second in, 1 second out, 1 second in. Anyways, didn't want to pause that. I just wanted to give you the facts of what was going on. You heard it. This is where it gets interesting. So, yeah, if you want to see Judge Simpson get real angry, the rest of the video is him yelling at the prosecutor.
People versus Donnelly.
Is the court calling the felony matters or does the
I am calling the felony matters also.
matters?
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Lee, who stands to my right, please state your name again for the record, sir.
Don Lee.
And I'm calling so that we're clear, 24 FB 1322, as well as 224 F 1261.
It was 1322 and 24 up to 1261.
The felony matters, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. Actually, allowed for the people in both of those matters.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Lee, who stands to my right.
I still have to sentence him on the driving while or the operating while. So we've taken a look at it. That complaint that I put Mr. in custody on there was no probable cause found. And so that was not done. And I'm going to say this. They knew the reason. Mr. Lee understood what I was doing and putting me into custody. The prosecutor's office, I think, given the representation made to this court, was under an obligation to contact this court immediately upon notification that those charges were not brought, knowing that affected Mr. Lee's liberty. And I'm not happy that I wasn't contacted at all. Anything you want to say before I sentence him on his misdemeanor?
Nothing further, Your Honor. I would just reiterate his request to be sentenced to time served on that misdemeanor.
Fines and costs of $250. Those fines and costs are waived in their entirety. 90 days suspended on that case. With reference to his felony matters, those will continue to preliminary examination on October 8th before Judge Burke. Bond on those cases, both will be set at personal recovery. The conditions will remain. They never left. It's just they took his liberty on something that didn't get authorized. You're going to be free to go.
I'm going home today.
You're going to be let out, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Court's going to stand in recess.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Oh, again with the fade in, fade out, fail. All right. So Judge is not happy. I almost said Judge is not upset. Judge is not happy. He walked off the bench. He's like, nope, I need a break. I need a break for what just happened. This guy is in jail for something that the prosecutor was swearing that they were going to bring up charges, and they haven't. Which is kind of interesting because we watch a lot of cases with Judge Manning, just as an example, where people are in jail for months without being indicted. Now, I'm not saying they're similar. I'm not saying they're the same thing, but kind of similar. But Judge is angry. If anyone has this guy's first time in front of Judge Simpson, let me know because I don't remember him. But this last two or 3 minutes is when he starts yelling. Again, I'm going to say this for all the people that always, throw shade at Judge Simpson for being way too pro police and way too pro prosecutor. I think this shows that he's not. I really do. You're still allowed to have your opinion. I think he's fair, both sides. There are some issues I have with him that I will never say publicly because it's not my spot to say. It's not my place. There we go. Not my place to say. All right, I'm going to let this video play out. Let's hear Judge Simpson get angry. This is, like I said at the start of this video, this might be the angriest I've ever heard him because he essentially put someone in jail and they're not going forward with the case, and he is furious. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. If you haven't done already, please hit that like button. Let's go. Judge Simpson, get it.
Court is recalling the cases of the people versus Don Lee, both his felonies and his misdemeanor cases.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Ashley Lonnie for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pay on behalf of Mr. Lee.
I'm going to waive Mr. Lee's appearance because they took him down so he could be processed out immediately. But I want to make a record clear and know, and I realize, Ms. Lundy, you were not the one involved, but I am more than livid right now because this case, we went back and checked our records. Mr. Lee was taken into custody on the people's representation regarding the previous case. I took him into custody at 11:43 a.m. on June 26th. After having him wait here in court, I took him into custody on that date, and it's important, at 11:43 a.m. on the 26th. There was an attempt to swear out that case that was done before Magistrate Fink less than an hour later at 12:31 p.m., where the magistrate did not find probable cause. And this court was not informed. Mr. Lee was in custody. It was another attempt made to swear out that complaint on the 30th. Again, no probable cause. It is inexcusable that the prosecutor on their representations had this court act that deprived Mr. Lee of his liberty for 7 days. Inexcusable. So, Ms. Lundy, again, while you are not the person that was involved in this, but has done, I will expect a call from Ms. Burton Harris regarding this matter
Yes, Your Honor.
today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.